Bien salut tout le monde, c'est XVSK et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la suite de nos aventures sur Vampyr.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Ça. Et on va donc retourner au club Ascalon. Pendant un petit temps de chargement de minimum 30 secondes. Vous ne voyez pas d'inconvénient à cela, n'est-ce pas? Ah là là. J'ai quand même que de voir ça va être que le boss final en vrai. Est-ce que ça sera notre créateur ou autre? Très bonne question. En tout cas, il aura été bien sympa ce petit vampire, hein. Pour un jeu sur...
People want me dead. I need to leave now.
Ça va à personne. Je crois.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin.
Please,
Very
sir.
disturbing.
Can't let you through.
Donc on est au chapitre 5 maintenant, et je dois me rendre... Non merci, je n'ai pas envie de vous fighter, désolé. Alors que je peux juste contourner, ça marche bien aussi. Alors... Est-ce que je suis sur le bon chemin au moins? Ah Nine! Je ne suis pas sur le bon chemin! Fais chier! Cette tête de contamination! Du coup c'est par où? Ok. J'étais un petit peu trop hâtif. À mon avis, je vais peut-être devoir tuer le garde en fait. Peut-être pas.
Best one alone, sir.
Oui, c'est moi, je suis sœur. Ah oui d'ailleurs, on a vu l'épée de la dame. Du coup, c'était quoi? Ouh, 140 quand même. Ouais, mais bon, 5 points de dégâts. C'est pas terrible, on va dire. Hein. Oh, ouais, non, ouais, c'est bon. Hein. Moi, je me taille. Hein. On est assez des loups-garous et autres. Je vais retourner au club, moi. Allez. Temps de chargement, baby. Temps de chargement, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Allez, ma Lucette. Charge. Charge. Prends ton temps, mais charge. On a presque fini le jeu, c'est cool. Oh le... Merci. Salut Roger.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Ils viennent tous de popper ou je viens de rêver? Hey, salut chérie.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Je vais donc faire mon premier vampire. Enfin, deuxième, techniquement. Ah, tous ces gens que j'ai tués devraient pas... Bah non, c'est vrai, je les ai mordus.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Est-ce qu'on le tue ou est-ce qu'on le transforme? Et surtout, est-ce qu'on aura le choix de le transformer? C'est là la grande question de la vie. J'ai presque envie de retourner à l'hôpital et de tuer tout le monde là, vu que je suis niveau 4. C'est une bien difficile question, les amis. D'un côté, j'ai pas envie de la faire chier, mais d'un côté, je me dis qu'elle cache peut-être quelque chose. Je sais pas. Ah, j'ai plus de balles, fait chier. Donc, gauche, droite. Okay.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Encore.
Stop one of them! Watch yourself! Christ, he's dead!
Hop. Oh bordel. Je veux vraiment affronter tout ça? Ouais.
Trust the leech, boy! Killing's all you deserve.
Merde. Ah, un en haut. Quand tu veux, tu descends. J'attends. Hein? Bah, il descend pas.
I cannot enter.
Oh, du coup, il est où?
It's locked. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Putain, mais... Oh non! Regardez ça! Ah merde! Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette embrouille, quoi? Vous m'avez fait faire un chemin et au final vous me dites de rebrousser chemin, quoi. Regardez-le là, le mec en haut. Là. Il en a rien à foutre, hein. Il reste là, hein. Ses potes sont morts, mais il en a rien à foutre. Voilà. Bon, au moins je récupère ce bas, c'est pas mal. Bonjour monsieur, vous allez bien? Putain, on dirait un combat d'autistes. Genre, je te tape, tu me tapes, je te tape, tu me tapes, je te tape, tu me tapes, je te tape, ah, t'es mort. Bon, voilà. La question, c'est par où? Quand t'as pas envie de te faire chier. Casse-toi. Fais la queue. Ah, il a fait la queue, hein. C'est bien, mon petit. Bon, il est où le Gugus, là? Trouver l'entrée secrète du quartier. Ah ben, une belle trace de sang, là.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Quel passage?
Stupid newborn!
Ah, génial. Allez, meurs là. Quel passage? Il paraît d'un passage, mais il n'y a rien. Ah, peut-être ici. Ah, ça doit être ça. Enfin, je l'espère. Allez. Ou pas. Allez. Oh, je m'en fous, hein, c'est un connard qui va foutre le monde dans la merde. Ah, je ferai enfin quelque chose de bien. À moins que le jeu ne m'y autorise pas.
This is despicable.
Ça va, tu risques pas d'avoir des maladies, qu'est-ce que t'en branles?
I cannot enter. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Give me your blood!
What? D'où il sort, lui? Eh merde! Ouf. Attends, laisse-moi 2 secondes. Eh merde. Je régène. Viens ici, viens ici. Viens. Ici. Vous. En fait, c'est pas efficace, tu faisais XX attaque, XX attaque spéciale, XX attaque spéciale, XX attaque spéciale, et c'est bon. Easy peasy. Ok, on est où ici? Oh là là. On va s'amuser avec des valves. Génial. Quoi. Ah d'accord, il y a un ordre. Ok. Okidoki. Ça aura pas été mal difficile. Mais... Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ah oui, carrément. Vous êtes nombreux là. Quand on a plus d'énergie, on se barre. Allez, die. J'ai dit die, bordel. Merci. Pour pouvoir descendre. Ouais. Je sais pas où je vais, mais j'y vais. Arrivé. Cool. Je sais pas à quoi ça sert, mais ça va sûrement être recyclé. Ah. Combien de temps allez-vous me garder enfermé ici?
This is despicable.
Let me go, you bastard!
You London vampire!
How long are you gonna keep me locked here?
Ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na.
Asshole! I will never be your wife!
Pourquoi je sens que c'est la meuf? Genre?
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures. My father always said, even those few who offer help always want something in return. And he was right.
J'ai reçu une machette. Machette. Détail. On verra ça plus tard. Bon, allez. Du coup, faut monter, je suppose. Allez, allons voir ce monsieur. Je sais pas pourquoi, mais je sens que je vais me faire capturer une connerie dans le genre et il va essayer de me forcer à lui donner mon sang. Je sais pas pourquoi. Ou alors je me fais peut-être des idées. Je sais pas. Faut voir. Faut voir. Ça n'en serait que plus intéressant. Mais le problème c'est que si jamais on le tue, on va se mettre le club Ascalon dans la dos. C'est ça le problème. Eh bah dis donc, qu'est-ce que ça fait difficile d'entrer dans son manoir de merde, hein. Hey, salut!
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are, and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Seems violence and madness are now contagious.
Eh mais il y a du monde là!
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Mais s'ils sont jumeaux, si son frère meurt, il va le savoir, non? Viens avec moi, ma brebis égarée. Dans un coin sombre, nous allons te consommer. Oh là là. 10 km à chaque fois pour bouffer quelqu'un, quoi. C'est l'heure de la transfusion.
So in the end, was it you we were waiting for? Death was our destination.
Ouais. Oh putain, l'XP.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Eh ben, vous allez sûrement mourir tous les deux dans la même ruelle. C'est con. Ah non, il l'emmène ailleurs, là. C'est con, hein, tu voulais fuir, hein, mais... Au final, la mort t'a vite rattrapé. C'est con, hein. Pauvre petit. Mais de toute façon, vous êtes que de la nourriture sur pattes. On ne vous regrettera pas. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Et vous allez contribuer à ma puissance. Oh ouais.
This makes no sense. No sense at all. I should have told my brother to go sooner.
C'était marrant. Bon, comment on rentre dans cette bicoque du coup là? Par ici.
It's locked.
Ah, comment on entre? Entrer dans le manoir. Ouais, ok. Le manoir, il est où ce manoir, hein? Si. Non. J'aime pas chercher. Ah! C'est quoi ce bruit? C'est qui lui?
It's locked.
Bonjour monsieur.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They've told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir.
I read The Fool and the Empress again.
Chiotte, je peux pas le tuer encore. Bon, il est où son putain de manoir là? Ici. Ça peut pas être ça, c'est pas un manoir, ça c'est une cathédrale. Yay! Un refuge. What? Un refuge ça? Ça peut pas être un refuge ça. J'ai pas de lit. Ah. Je me disais aussi. Un refuge, oui, ça serait bien une première. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on a de beau ici? Ouh! Tac, tac. Je suppose que j'ai pas de quoi améliorer en vrai. Ah non, il manque les plaques de plomb quoi. C'est casse-couille. Ah, on va prendre un soin. Hop. On va lever les. Bon. Je pense qu'on a peut-être de quoi... Ouais, on a de quoi monter la santé au maximum. J'avouerais que j'aimerais bien augmenter la griffe à son maximum aussi. Putain, 6000. J'ai assez. Chargement. Ok. Ah. Flamme. Ouh. Il est mort? Ah, il est mort. Ah, génial. Voilà, tout le monde est mort. Ouais. Le jeu. Névragie, anémie. Ah. Ça fait du bien de voir autant de morts. Ah là là. Yeah, je suis fatigué dans le quartier, mais bon, le problème c'est que maintenant, il me reste plus que l'hôpital à saigner, quoi. Ah ouais, c'est ici. En même temps, on se rapproche de la fin du jeu, donc c'est un petit peu normal. Allez. On va aller voir le monsieur et après on va s'arrêter ici. Ah, mais ce nombre de morts! Yes! Yes! Non, je compte pas faire un génocide un jour, c'est faux. C'est dommage qu'il n'y ait pas un mode New Game Plus parce que j'aurais bien aimé, genre, pouvoir bouffer tout le monde, quoi. Au final, le problème c'est que voilà, quand on récupère sa... Quand on a malheur de dormir, bah, ça affecte les gens et résultat, bah...
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold. So cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
On se sent mieux, hein. Au moins, on aura tué une personne qui ne méritait pas de recevoir l'immortalité. On peut dire que techniquement, dans tout ce mal, j'ai peut-être fait une bonne action. Bon, allez, je m'arrête là, moi. Sur ce, loulou, prenez soin de vous, prenez soin de rock'n'roll, n'oubliez pas d'avoir la Attitude. Comme d'habitude, avec le au cul, vous connaissez la chanson, vous connaissez le dicton, je vous laisse. Je vous fais plein de tout partout et je vous dis à la prochaine pour une nouvelle vidéo. Sur ce, ciao, bye, bouti bouti, et que l'amour du pays soit avec vous. Peace!